I am currently having like a quarter life crisis. I've been having a quarter life crisis for the past year. It feels like 26 has been a tough year for me. I thought it would be 25, but it's 26, man. I took a break from filming and from doing videos and stuff because I feel like I need clarity on what I want to do with my life. Shocker. So I decided to remedy that by coming to Singapore. I'm with my best friend. I'm here for a whole week. I'm very excited. We arrived yesterday very early. It was a hard day for us because we were jet lagged. Our room wasn't ready, so we did a little tour, like a hop on, hop off bus tour, which is not the greatest, but I feel like it's a great first day activity so you can get the lay of the land. And yesterday it was cloudy too, but it's very hot, very humid. Obviously, it's Singapore, but yeah, it was a tough day yesterday. We came back when the room was ready. We took a nap at like 4, promptly woke up at 10 p.m. and decided to like just sleep through the night. So we got up early today. We went to get some breakfast and I don't know what we're gonna get up to today. I think we're gonna go to Chinatown. I'm very excited. And yeah, just shop around, eat, do all the fun things that I'm so excited to eat everything. I have bookmarked so many places. I've watched so many Singapore vlogs. I'm here getting a week to explore a new city, kind of figure myself out along the way too. I don't know which direction this video is gonna go in, to be honest with you. I don't know what I wanna do with it. I think I just need to experiment and like try. So you're coming along for the journey of my beautiful, lovely Singapore trip. My bestie slash cousin, okay? I think that's gonna be an important distinction here because sometimes I'm gonna say my friend, my best friend. Sometimes I'm gonna say my cousin. She's getting a shower right now. And later on we'll get ready. We'll finish getting ready and then we're going to Chinatown. I'm in trouble. Did a bit of damage. Oopsie. We're back at the hotel now. I am so exhausted. I look really bad because it's just so hot outside. It's been windy, thankfully, and it wasn't super sunny today. There's a few clouds on the sky, so I feel like that helped. But, wow, I'm exhausted. We did a bunch of shopping. Maybe I'm gonna show you a haul later because right now I literally cannot. I want to die in bed, but I have to work. We went to our first hawker center today, Maxwell Hawker Center. Wow, what an experience. A little overstimulating, but it was fun. We ate Hainanese chicken and rice, and it was so good. I don't know if this is the place. There's a lot of places that are like the place for it, so I don't know. This was the one that was in the Maxwell Hawker Center, and it was so freaking good. I need more. So I want to try more in different hawker centers and see which one is my favorite. But yeah, I'm really tired. Did I accidentally fall asleep yesterday before giving you guys a haul? Yes, I did. So It is day 2. I am freshly showered and I'm gonna show you everything that I have bought. There is this I don't know if it's a concept store or it's just like a store that has brought a lot of, I think, Southeast Asian brands together. It's called With Love. I have seen it everywhere on my TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I've seen it everywhere. Everyone talks about it. I was very wary because my body proportions are very different than other body proportions that you see throughout Asia, just from my experience basically. So I was wary because I was like, I don't think they will make clothes that fit me. I was wrong. I tried on, I think you saw the clips. I was having a meltdown. There were so many incredible brands, so many beautiful things. I wanted everything for the most part. A lot of the brands were affordable. Starting off with this gorgeous navy dress from a brand called Space and. This is Space and I believe it's an Indonesian brand. You're not gonna be able to appreciate the gown in its totality, but it is lovely. It has a little bit of a structure. It is a stretchy gown. And it has these little tassels at the end. It is super comfortable, but it just looks very elevated once it's on. It also like hit me right where it needed to. It's not too long on me, which that tends to happen a lot to me because I'm only 5'4", so I love it. And I love this brand, this Space and brand. It had so many incredible things. I tried on a few things. I tried on these super cool pants. Did not look super cool on me, but I really wanted them to. It was less than $80 US, which to me, steal for a dress that looks like this. Wow. Then I got a few other things that were like the last on the floor. This is from a brand called Cariño, and I believe it's a Filipino brand, and this was like $60 Singapore dollars, so it was probably like $50 US. And it is this like drape top. It's linen, I believe, so it is creased because it was in the bag, like smushed in there, but it is so gorgeous. It's so fresh. I love the color. It looks really good on me. It really is flattering in my chest area, which is so hard for me to find, and it's a really beautiful, like fresh material. Love the color, love the structure of it. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it properly, but very, very pretty. Got this other top from, I don't know, what's the brand? Oh, from Cariño as well. It's the same brand, and it is like a two-piece situation. Don't love this, honestly. I think I would probably use this with something else that's a little more skin tight, because this is also sheer. It is, again, like a structured top. It is really cool. The neck goes like this. I just felt like it was a cool piece. Again, like $50-$60 US for a top. Amazing. Love it. If you're ever in Singapore and you want something cool from like Southeast Asian brands or just Asian brands in general that you're not gonna be able to find anywhere else, go here. Spend your money here. It's gonna be a blast. Trust me. We spent hours in there. It was great. common misconception that we have when traveling is that traveling is like an escape and it's gonna fix our lives to a certain extent. I definitely had that while on this trip, feeling like, oh, I'm gonna go to Singapore and I'm gonna be inspired and everything is gonna work out as it should. Unfortunately, it's not like that. It's not that easy. It's not that simple. And yeah, sometimes leaving and going somewhere new really does help like disconnect you from what has you stuck, but also it's not the solution. It's not the end all be all. Before coming, I had this super cool idea that I was gonna, film a lot of content and make a super cool vlog, and I'm here and I don't know how to do that. I know it takes practice and I have to get uncomfortable with it and just do it, but I am failing. I feel like I'm failing, and that at the end of the day, I'm gonna look at all the footage that I have and I'm just not gonna know what to do with it, and I'm just not gonna upload anything. So I'm struggling with that a little bit. It's also just like, you put so many expectations on a trip and you think it's gonna look a certain way and then it doesn't, and I don't know. I think I'm struggling a little bit with coming here, and it's a beautiful place. There's so much to do, but I'm not in the right mind space, I think. I don't know. I solo traveled Japan last year for a few weeks, and I did feel a little bit of this, but not a lot. Right now I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where I'm going. And it's a little stressful because I thought this was going to be like a super cool trip, and it has been. There have been parts that are so fun. I'm sharing a great trip with my cousin. Like, I'm having a blast. Then at certain times I'm like, I should be doing more. This is not what I expected it to be. So yeah, I don't know. I'm struggling a little with this. I feel like this is something not a lot of people talk about when they're traveling, especially if you're traveling and you haven't been doing great in your like everyday life, and you feel like traveling is going to fix that, and you're excited because traveling is going to get you through it. Ugh, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, sometimes it doesn't, and I don't know what this video is gonna turn out to be. I hope it turns out to be something. I hope I can shape it into something, but I don't know, because I'm struggling and it sucks and I'm tired and I'm also in my luteal phase, so that has to count for something, right?
Nunca habíamos experimentado este nivel de calor, tanto que casi me desmayo. Isabela ya no me aguantaba porque me estaba desmayando. Tengo puestos unos on cloud, como decían, calcetas, ahora que estamos a 31 grados con sensación de 40. Con sensación de 40. Y un pescadón. Y ya les enseñaste el de Rich Crazy Rich Asians.
Sí.
Unfortunately, started the day with a horrific turn of events. My freaking brow pencil, mini brow thing from Morphe, which is literally the greatest thing that's ever been made, I ran out of it. After like 2 months of using it every day almost, I ran out of it in the middle of my trip. Does that mean I'm gonna have to go find a new brow product, something to fill my brows with? Yes, I will. I'm probably gonna do that today. Maybe I'll go to Sephora, but I don't want to buy things, you know, like American brands at a higher price here in Singapore. So maybe I'm gonna look for some K-beauty or just some other beauty brands. And maybe I'll bring you guys along for that adventure. Because today, I don't know, we're taking it very chill. It's hard for me to take things chill. I like an itinerary. I'm very type A. I'm learning to chill out during this trip. So we're just gonna go co-work at a coffee shop probably in a bit. It's been like a process, getting ready to leave the room. It's just one of those days when you're like tired. I don't think it's jet lag anymore at this point. It's just like we've been doing so much. The heat really gets to you, and the humidity. The heat is not the worst, in my opinion. It's like 30, 31 degrees Celsius, but the humidity is like 90%. And that is where things get really, really bad. Like you struggle with it a little bit. So we've been having to take breaks, go inside a lot. Not my favorite thing. I like to, you know, just move things along, but sometimes you can't. So yeah, that's the only hard thing about Singapore, I feel like, because it's never not humid here. But we'll see what we get up to later today. We're having a bit of a solo morning today. We're on our way to Joo Chiat. I think that's how you say it. Not entirely sure. I'm very excited though. There's a lot of cafes. I'm hoping I can get a matcha. It's really hot today, but we'll persevere. Something otherworldly happened that I forgot to tell you guys about, and I'm kicking myself for it because it was something that could only happen to me, okay? I always travel with my little stuffed duck, okay? He's a baby jelly cat that my sister gifted me 1 year for Christmas, and I mainly use it to sleep like this. Like I use it to almost as a neck pillow basically, because I find that hotel pillows, while they look fluffy, they are so bland. And like, I don't get any support from them. So mainly I travel with this guy for literal support. And then a few days ago, I come back to my room, nowhere to be seen. He's not in the bed because I usually leave him in the bed. He's not there. He's not anywhere in the room. I turn the room upside down and I cannot find him. So I tried to call, they didn't answer because it was late at night. So I waited and called the next morning. And I'm like, these people must think I'm insane. I'm a 26-year-old woman asking for her stuffed duck. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna look into it, okay, and we'll let you know. And I was like, thank you. So we leave for the day, come back, duck's still not here. I'm like, what the fuck? So I kind of deduced that they took him once they like unmade the bed, and it was probably like in the linens or somewhere like tangled up. They took him with them. I was like, okay, they'll probably be able to just extract him and bring him back, but it was still not here. So I call again. A little more pissed off because I didn't receive any messages or anything, and I asked them to just let me know if anything came up. So I call again and I'm like, hey, I didn't receive any like messages or an update, what's going on? And they're like, yeah, we deduced that he was tangled in the linens and he went to the laundry. And I'm like, amazing. Why is he still not here? I didn't ask that, but I was thinking it. And they're like, yeah, the only thing is that the laundry service is off-site. And I was like, what? I was like, okay, cool. When is he coming back? When can I have him back? Because I'm not here indefinitely. I'm leaving literally at the end of the week. So I'm like, when is he coming back? And they're like, yeah, we'll get him back to you by tomorrow. And I was like, thank God. I was like, perfect. Thank you. Amazing. Lovely. While I was in this state of disarray, I didn't notice that in the table that's right over there, there was like a little box of chocolates, like truffles, which I've already eaten some. A card. Okay, there was a card that basically explained the whole situation. It was written by hand by the assistant housekeeper. So I read it and it literally detailed everything, and then I felt really bad because I called angrily asking for an update and they had already given me an update. So I was like so stressed out that I wasn't mean, but I was like a little mad and insistent. So I literally wrote the housekeeper a note and I left it on the table, and I was like, thank you for finding my duck and for the chocolates and for the letter. I hope you have a nice day. And then the next day, we come back, and then my duck was here. And I'm gonna insert a picture of how they left him, because they also gave me two rubber ducks. We can't use because we don't have a tub. But this is riveting content, riveting information, riveting things that are happening to me in Singapore. By the way, they washed him. Incredible. He smells good. And just like that, my time in Singapore has come to an end. It was a really, really lovely week. I loved Singapore. It's hot, it's humid, but it is so fun. It's like a world of possibilities. It's like a city of the future. It's so clean, it's so safe. I felt so good while being here. I learned so many new things about myself. I learned how to travel slightly differently because I was traveling with someone that I'd never traveled with before, with my cousin. Challenging at times, but it was fun getting to experience traveling in a new way with her. We made great memories. I'm leaving Singapore with my heart full. I was hoping to come on this trip and like fix my life, basically. Like, I was hoping that being in Singapore would inspire me and give me all the answers that I was looking for, as one does when you go on a trip, or maybe that's just me. Yeah, I thought my burnout was gonna get better, my creativity was gonna spark, and while there was a little bit of that, it wasn't nearly enough. I still need to figure things out. I still need to understand what I want to do in this next chapter of my life, the kind of content I want to create, how to do it, how to get past this fear that I'm feeling, and yeah, just what stories I want to tell. I wasn't able to figure that out in a week in Singapore, but I think it was a little bit of a start. We'll see what comes out of this vlog. Is it gonna be revolutionary? I don't think so, but it's the best that I can do right now, and I'm going to try to make it fun and enjoyable. And at the very least, just practice to get better and better and kind of understand what I want to put out in the world, what I want to create, and what you guys want to see. So thank you for coming on this journey with me. I had a blast. I cannot wait to come back. I really, really want to come back because I feel like I needed more days to do more things than just stroll and go to like a million cafes. So Singapore, I will be back. I promise.